Maxon has done some software updates this week. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know what the point number is or anything. I didn't really look that up.
I don't know. I don't know. They've just been pushing updates, which has its ups and downs, but,
Well, the biggest thing is that I don't really install anything right away anyway, so
I know
don't
you
even
don't
realize that some of these...
Not a lot of studios do either. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Winkleman doesn't either.
No.
He's on, like,
What?
R15. I don't know. R15 and Adobe... No, not Adobe. Macromedia Fireworks, right?
Macromedia, right, Fireworks.
Yeah.
I just learned Shift-C yesterday.
So some of the updates that they have, you got RedShift support for hardware-accelerated ray tracing on Apple M3 devices, which I guess is great for people who have Apples and RedShift. I have neither of those, so I can't attest to whether or not that's good or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone who has an M3 right now. I'm still waiting for the Mac Studio M3 to come out, and I'm going to upgrade to that one. Like, I love my Mac Studio. It's my favorite computer.
I don't even know. I didn't even know M3. What are M3s in? They're
laptops? In the laptops right now.
I didn't even know they were out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The M3s are out, but there's not the M3 Ultra or whatever, like goes in the Mac Studio and the Mac Pro. So I have a feeling they'll probably announce those later on this year, and then, yeah. I mean, this is an amazing computer. And the M1 Ultra is just fantastic. And being able to finally work like back in the Mac ecosystem and stuff like that, I'm telling you, man, if you bought one, you'd be like, all right, I'm in.
Well, I wouldn't be able to...
They're just expensive for like what, they're expensive and you don't get a lot of GPU speed. It's like the equivalent of like a 3070, which is fine if you've got a million other render nodes, especially with, Octane working cross-platform now. I don't have any issues. It's fantastic.
Well, the only thing that I would be able to use it for is as a Mac, which is just using my mail and using my... Like, it would never replace this workstation here. There's no way I could do all this streaming stuff with a Mac. It's just impossible.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know about that.
All the NDI stuff and the Streamlabs stuff. I
got to get that FireWire back.
Yeah.
Use some of your old stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well, okay, so other things that they have, a new Houdini plugin for RedShift. I was trying to see any details on it, but their website didn't even say anything about it. So I was a little confused about like what that is. It just said quality of life updates. So maybe it's just back-end repair stuff. I have no idea.
Maybe it's having to do something with like pulling attributes or something like that, Yeah,
well, QOL.
Perhaps.
QOL.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But as far as like other things are concerned, let's see. We've got the asset browser, right? The asset browser, you can now hover over things in the asset browser to see it animate. Kind of like a YouTube thumbnail or something. So it kind of animates. You've got the comprehensive support for browsing and adding Adobe Substance materials. I think a lot of people are excited about that. So a lot more with Adobe Substance.
The Substance stuff has been a big thing that people are excited about. Like I see it all over X and hopefully soon Mograph.com. People talking about how excited they are about the new Substance editions.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, the other thing that they got is the exported GLTF files, the GTFO files, as I call them.
GTFO files.
They now include skin deformations, which is cool, I guess. Like, I guess I don't know what people are exporting those out for exactly, but I don't know. I guess that's good. But also,
the only thing I've seen GLTF stuff is in like online, doing it through a web browser or something like that.
Facebook. I mean, it's cool that it does that. It's just like I don't know what people are using that for.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
like for me, my question is, can we get point level easing for the love of God?
Right.
And stop telling me that I can do linear points and then time remap them. It's a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Why can I not do point level easing? Everybody does all
Yeah.
sorts of cool looking graphics, and they're 2.5D, and you want to animate splines and you want to make them look good. Can you ease them? No. Because
I mean,
reasons.
you can put them into a pose morph and ease those, but that's an extra step.
Yeah. That's just like a pose morph with extra steps.
That's good.
Let's see what else we got here. USD export now incorporates support for PSR animations. We can get
That's cool.
yeah, but that's why I say we've got it has support for PSR animation, but can you ease it?
Right.
Anyway, more robust connection between Cinema 4D and ZBrush. Also now in Cineware, the UE5
That
Datasmith
I am very
plugin.
excited about.
Yeah, lots of improvements to it. Direct link for Cinema 4D and transfer of animations has been updated. Not something I play with a lot, but I think you do.
Yes, I have messed with this, and actually, like, this is probably my favorite update. I was waiting for this, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to be before they added in the ability to add animation to it. But like the live direct link stuff is really cool. It's very similar to the way After Effects and Premiere work, where you have a project in Cinema, you can direct live link it over to Unreal, go through Unreal, do your stuff, and then come back to Cinema if you want to make adjustments. And it's very cool. And now that it's updating animations, just, so much better. Like, that was the one thing that was really holding them back, I think, was the animations. It was cool that you could bring in, your stuff from Cinema, but you couldn't bring in the animation, so it was kind of worthless. You had to go, if you wanted to bring in animations, you either have to do it through FBX or Alembic, or do it through the Datasmith import stuff.
Yeah.
My whole life for the past like 2 or 3 months, any of the work that I've done has all been Unreal, and so this is a big quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
I wish biggest thing is I wish they could. They will get a much higher group of people using it if they can get almost a 1-for-1 look on the lighting and the textures. Like, that's the thing that you basically the work the workflow for it, in my opinion, is go through, do all your animation in Cinema, get that good to go, and then don't do any lighting or any texturing or anything like that, then bring it into Unreal Engine and do all of it from there.
Yeah, Brett said pretty minor update. It is a pretty minor update. I would say that the Unreal thing is probably the most significant thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Jeff
and I think some of the USD stuff, people have been asking for USD stuff. I mean, not me, and but I know there's
Oh yeah,
there's dozens of us.
Dozens of us. Jeff Burns says GLB and GLTFs are used a ton for online gaming. That makes sense. That totally makes sense, and that's, I guess, why it's good for the skin deformations, because characters, right?
Yep.
Bring in your characters. Matt Himmon said one of his digital production guys from a show brought in an M3 laptop, and it just screamed through ProRes footage. I can see that with the ProRes footage.
Yeah, I will tell you, all my Adobe apps are 1,000,000 times more stable on a Mac.
If I were just like doing editing and a little bit of After Effects, I'd probably do that. I could see that, But other than that, I don't know. I just yeah. So, but I think that's about it in that world. I am guessing that we're going to see more soon anyway, because it is it's getting close to NAB, and we usually see something around then, right? So that's Q.